Hello. How's it going?
I did it.
Thank you, Cosmic, for the
7 pog.
seven pog. Also, I made a new follow alert, kind of. I added a sound to it. Excuse me. Ba-ba-da-da. Quick, somebody follow. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba da ba. There we go. Hello, Team Canada and Vengeance and Catfish and Cosmic and whoever else is here. Do 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 do. I'm here. Hello. So I have some pretty big news that you probably heard already. This coffee's cold. That's not even the news. That was just bonus stuff. I'm officially whitelisted on NoPixel. No big deal. Just took 8 tries. 8 tries. I sent in 8 applications. Man. Well, until I get banned. But yeah. I don't need to keep paying them. We're good. Oh. Man. If I didn't make it in this last try, I don't think I was gonna do anymore. At least for a while again. The last time I sent in 3 and then I like stopped for 2 years trying. Oh. Hello, Miss Skillshots. Thank you. Whew. Man, I wish I could show people. Like, I was pretty proud of my application like 5 applications ago. But this one I feel like is pretty good. How do you guys like that waving emote? Like the hey emote? No, you can't show your application because it would count as to NoPixel to get whitelisted to play on their GTA RP server. 49% hate it, 51% like it. Oh, opposite way. Yeah, it's a GTA RP server. But other news, I got this. So I tried logging in. I tried logging into the server just to see if it would let me like get in queue and everything. It says I'm not whitelisted. But I know I should be. The second one is more of a get out of here wave. The first one is like a hey. I feel like. And that one is like, what are you doing? This is sad to watch. So we'll probably see that one used quite a bit. But we've got this one part to plug into my outlet, my remote outlet. No, that was my luck when I got kicked out of Elevated. Literally. I hope I get in their new competition. That would be kind of cool. But this is part of what I need to make the glizzy gun automatic and automatically shoot hot dogs at my face. But imagine a hot dog instead of that Nerf dart that I just shot. So that's what that's for. I don't know. I don't know. I would rather be able to win this one than judge one. But there's also no limits to like who can apply. They don't have any like you need this many or you can't have more than this many viewers and stuff. I think that's cool. I don't mind that. Cuz before I think they had some sort of thing on it. Maybe they didn't. Did I draw the painting? No, I didn't draw any of those things. I wrote this note. But that's pretty much all I've done here. I can draw. I was thinking of using my cat cam webcam and putting it there instead of using my phone for that. So I set up the tripod, but I haven't put the webcam on it yet. Are you high on edible? You know what? When I used to work at McDonald's, back when I was in like middle school or high school, people asked if I was high all the time. But I've never smoked weed. I've never had weed. I did live with a roommate who did a lot of weed. But I never intentionally did. I mean, I lived with them for like less than a year too. It's not like I would still be like that today. That was over 12 years ago. No, I feel like I was just like this before. I drink sometimes. Do, 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 do. I also switched up where my stream deck is plugged in. It used to be plugged into my monitor, which you can't even see. But now it's plugged into this thing, which you can't see, but it's not the monitor. Oh, also I got a notification saying they tried to deliver the second part to the glizzy gun, the final piece that I need to automate the entire thing. So I went to the post office and there was just one guy working there. and they were running behind. So it wasn't ready yet. But I went there just now, like 15 minutes ago. But they were already closed. But I got the little paper that says your parcel's here. So I know it's there now. So I just gotta wait till tomorrow to pick it up. I can make biscottis. Do you know what those are? Those are pretty fancy. I'll draw a picture of one. They're basically... they're fancy pastry things. Biscottis nuts.
Got it!
It's... they're little... they're little... like... they're... I don't know how to explain it. They're little things that are really dry biscuits. They're really dry, like long biscuits that you dip in coffee. But they're fancy. And you like buy one of them for like $5 at a restaurant or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly the real price. Sometimes there's almonds. Sometimes you can drizzle chocolate over top of them. Sometimes they're dipped in chocolate. There's different flavors of them and stuff. But yeah, the ones I've made have almonds on the, like, sprinkled on the top. They're not churros. Churros are like... I've had churros one time. And those are more similar to donuts than biscottis are to churros. Biscottis are like... they're hard to bite on their own. That's why you dip them in coffee. They sell them at like bakeries and like coffee shops and stuff. Because you're like literally supposed to dip them in something hot. Yeah, it's kind of... let's erase this here.
I love refrigerators.
No. There we go. Hello, loudspeaker. I gotta make alerts for the green and the red button things. I have not, but I also don't live in Vancouver. So that would make sense. I don't know how they would get up here. I live in one of the places that they ship people to when the bigger cities get too full. Do they do that in the States? You got like towns out in the middle of nowhere, and that's where they'll like send a bunch of people to. I knew a Newfie, a guy from Newfoundland. He just kept like... he kept talking about just how much he drinks. That's like all he would talk about. And keeping hydrated. And then he made a huge bonfire. It was huge. Do you know those pallets? Like wood pallets. It's like what they ship things to, like on trucks and stuff. They've got like this. These are planks of wood, basically. Like this. Oh, you can't even see. I'm drawing it. These things. Like this. But these are wood. Oh, where's the color? Shit. Well, you get the idea. No, it's... Okay, let me fix this. Doop. Doop. See, these are planks of wood. Doot, 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 doot. Oh. Okay. There. I think he's really funny. But these are nails. So they like nail them in. Do 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 do. I'm making the sound of a nail gun, by the way. Okay, so that's like a pallet. So we had multiple of these. We had like maybe 6. All piled up on each other. Like this. Facing different directions and stuff. And what we did was we made a fire. And it went very high up in the air. And that's how we made a bonfire. This was before I knew about the WD-40 trick, so it probably wasn't as good as a fire as I could make now, but we did what we could. There. That's a fire. I used to think I was so good at art because I figured out how to draw fire. Like I would use red. I would use red here first, like this. Like that. And I'm like, well, fire has yellow in it too, so I would just do some yellow. And then I would use different colors, like orange maybe. And then I would go back to the red, and then I would go more red. Kind of layer it over top of it. And just keep doing that. I thought I was so smart for figuring out that. This was a couple weeks ago. I realize now that that's not that impressive. But at the time, I hadn't seen anybody do this before. Two out of 5. I mean, this was just a rough, like, a quick sketch type of thing. I could do it better. I just wanted to show you guys before you lost interest and just started doing something else. But I have to figure out how to get this stupid thing on a mount. Like, do I just duct tape it? Do I just get a stick going this way and a stick going down and just duct tape it? Is that what I do? Or do I try to make it look fancy? The thing about doing that is I'm gonna have to pull this back. Like, there has to be a way. It has to be strong enough for me to be able to put that much force and it not fall off the thing or get loose. That's the tricky part. Because it does take quite a bit to pull this back now. It takes quite a bit of force with that new spring I put in here. Oh, what does this say on here? Do not modify darts or dart blaster. Okay. Says that right on here. It says it in all the spots where writing is, but this is the only spot with English. I didn't see that before. I didn't actually read it. All I saw were the other languages. I'm like, I don't know what that says. Huh. Well, the other part needs to be that strong too, though. I don't think I should put it on this. I don't think I should put it... That would be funny, though. That would be so funny if there was just a hot dog sticking out here the whole time. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, man. It's getting here. I have the plug that's going to be plugged into the outlet that I can trigger remotely. And the actual, like, mechanism to pull the trigger is at the post office. So I'll be able to, I'll have all the parts tomorrow. I'll have every single part that I need tomorrow. Also, this isn't a very long cable. It's like 5 feet. So that is also going to be that's going to come into play onto where I can place this. My ex had a BF named Glizzy. And this part may have been slightly different than the one we originally looked at because we were looking at Amazon.com and not .ca. So hopefully it still works like it's supposed to. But we're probably going to have to test it in the shed first before I plug it into anything connected to my computer. Have you considered using pneumatics? If you had a small air compressor hooked up to a plastic tube. I don't want it to go through my skull. All I needed it to do was just kind of plop out of the thing, you know? I I already upgraded the spring, which I wasn't even sure if I was going to. But it can fire hot dogs. And then we'll be able to get into our no pixel stuff. I want to see if it lets me queue up now. It's been saying that I'm still not whitelisted. Let's see. The thing opens up. It says connecting. And then it says rejected. You have to be whitelisted. So I'm gonna give it a day, see what happens. Yeah, this is the message it's giving me. Man, if I didn't make it in that time, I don't think I was gonna try anymore. At least for another year or whatever. I don't know. But I did actually make it in. Finally. I wish I could show off my application. But I can't. I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna plug this in down here and see how far it reaches. Let's see. Yeah, if I can log in. The same thing happened to Gappy V. He had to open a ticket. Maybe he didn't, but he did open a ticket and then he was able to play. The thing is, I'm gonna have to try to queue up at server reset, and there's some sort of like a shuffle, unless I have prio magically. But who knows? Okay, let's see how far this goes. Are you guys interested in cable management? Do you want to see? I can show you what my cable management system looks like. That was the plan. I was gonna try to just queue up and just let it run during the day. And then maybe get to play 2-3 hours before the next reset. Which I think is what a lot of people try to do. Let's get this mic here. Are you guys ready to look at my cable management down here? It's pretty impressive. Okay. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I've got my webcam taped up here. This on these little lines, but that one came out somehow. That one's there. This is for my headset. But this is my Ethernet cable right here. That's for my mixer. And this is the remote outlet that we're gonna plug it into. So let's grab this. I think it's Cat 5. It probably could be faster. Okay. So we need to figure out which direction we're going to be facing. I might need to move it to one of the other sides because this doesn't fit. Oh. There, this one will fit. Back here, there's one. Right there. Oh, it doesn't even... It doesn't. The fuck? It doesn't... It doesn't fit. Well, I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure it out at some point. Living in 2000... Whatever. Oof. I don't think we even had gigabit internet here. When did we get that? The first time I ever had like fiber optic cable was how long ago? 9 years ago. Before that, the fastest internet we had was 3 megabit download. That was the fastest you could get. I think. And it still costs the same. But now we've got fiber optic, gigabit. I don't even have the fastest internet that we can here. But we have, I think, 500 down, which is, I feel like that's fine. I don't think that stopped me from being able to do anything. Oh, also, I contacted the DJI support after this thing gave me a like moisture warning on my phone, and they're sending me one for free. So that's pretty cool. There. Whew. Have you guys seen my new shorts video? I made a new one yesterday. I think I'm getting the hang of doing those edits. I just need to find a funny enough thing and hope I have the VOD from it. But I do have a bunch of random VODs saved. I saw your comment. I think I replied to it. But I think doing the shorts is the play for me right now. Oh, Mayor Wirtz did a video for the OTK Film Festival. Have you guys seen that? I haven't seen it. Let me... Wow. Film Festival. Huh. 800 views? Let's watch this one first. And then we'll watch Mayor Wertz's. I don't know who made this one, like who it is. The thing is, that's how I actually make hamburger. If it's frozen, that's what I actually do. And people are like, this can't be real. What's it to you? Loser? Give me a break. What is that? What were they supposed to do? What were they supposed? What is this? I'm not a judge or anything. I'm not a judge or anything, but it started kind of slow for 2 minutes. Maybe that's just. Oh yeah. Yeah, that kind of would change the whole thing if it was just muted. Hello, chocolate chip. We're just watching a couple of the OTK Film Festival submissions. Hello, Techno Salsa. How's it going? What? What is this? What the fuck is happening? I don't even have I have no clue what is going on. I don't. Huh. Yeah, that was the OTK Film Festival submission. That was God of Gnome. I don't know who that is. But this one is Mayor Wirtz's. I've seen like a tiny bit of this, like a preview of it. What? What the fuck?
I did it.
Thank you, Chunky Cheese, for the 8 months. Yeah, I made a new sub alert. That was a new sub. I also have a new follow alert with a new sound effect. Because people have been complaining about the sound effects lately. So if there's anybody here who hasn't followed yet, you'll be the first to hear it. But no pressure. Hey, that was me! That was me! I don't think it would work if you unfollow and refollow. Did you guys see I was there? See, there's me! Right after I lost. I mean, I was glad somebody won. But I wish it. I mean, you know, I wasn't. I wasn't mad.
I'm gonna come.
I don't. What was the? What? 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 I don't know what the criteria was for that competition. 4 weeks ago they announced something. Right here. OTK Film Festival. No film can exceed 5 minutes. Films can be about any topic, but they must include some reference or mention of Twitch, streaming, OTK streamers in some way. Essentially, we want it to be a film that's relevant and not just a re-upload. Do not have to use any of the provided green screen footage. I didn't make one, no. I'm not a video maker guy. I'm trash at editing. But I'm figuring out shorts, I think. $5,000. Excuse me. I still have time. I can make one. Huh. So it looks like it doesn't matter what it's about as long as it has OTK members in it. Yeah, I think that's what my plan was, to like get, because I have food reviews already there and stuff. So I wanted to get shorts so people would even just know about the channel on YouTube. And I've gotten over like, what is it, 56 new YouTube subscribers the last month. Something like that. Just from making a few shorts. Like, I guess it's more than a few. 55 in the last 28 days. And I'm at 662 YouTube subs now.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Totally not chocolate chip. Thank you for the follow. That's the new alert. I was gonna make it so it had the actual beacon and it just kind of glowed for a bit. But I kept my face there and just spun it around. Because people have been asking about the beacon sound. Hey, it's me, a different person. Hello, welcome to the stream. Everybody say hello to Totally Not Chocolate Chip. Hello. Hi, different person. No, it's not chocolate chip. Obviously. It's in their name. Do 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 do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did anything exciting happen to anybody lately? I know I haven't been streaming as much, but that's because I've been doing more YouTube stuff. I've been trying to get shorts out. I'm trying to like go through old VODs and find funny parts. And it takes a long time to watch old streams and find like 20 seconds that's good. Do you know how much of a pain that is? I do. You got to taste new wines with the winemakers? That's cool. Like sometimes I can get more than one clip from a stream, but if I can get a good one that I actually like laugh at when I watch it again. You're planning your wedding. Well, good luck and congratulations. Well, you did your I did my taxes too. Claps in chat. I did my taxes. At least one person. Thank you. Oh, you did your taxes too. I don't think they secretly eat it. I think everybody knows. Like not literally, but like figuratively eat it. Unless you mean they literally eat it in like secret. It's not that big of a problem because I don't have any money. So it's easier if you just don't have money to begin with. I don't know how it works in the States, but there's a site. I don't know. TurboTax. Is that what you guys use too? But it's like connected with our government accounts and all that stuff, and a lot of the time it can just fill it in, most of the stuff in automatically on its own. So I just have to look over it, see if anything looks like crazy that it's wrong. And then you just click OK. There's a little more to it, but basically it's not that big of a thing. You just sign a paper. Bum, 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 bum. Do. Man, I can't wait to play on No Pixel. I am technically I have been whitelisted. On the Discord I have the permissions. I can see the other channels and stuff. But when I try to connect to the server, it says I'm not whitelisted yet. And I don't know if that's because I got whitelisted before or after a reset, but they say you usually have to wait for one reset before you can like log in. So I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow, see what happens. If it still says I'm not whitelisted, then I'll open a ticket and see if something's just not working right. Excuse me. Man, it took me 8 applications. I've never tried 8 times to do anything. Especially when you have to pay for it. I think 11 Pacific is server reset. Pretty sure. Like AM and PM. But I think it's going to be pretty fun. I think I'm going to start off with Cletus. That was my whole application, and I came up with some more stuff that would make him really fun to play. That I've never played. Like, I've played as Cletus before, but I've never done some of this stuff, and I think this would make it better. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna redo them. I'm gonna make them look different. I want to be able to get different outfits and masks and whatever. I think it could be fun. Yeah, I know. I know his name's Cletus. I made this character before I even knew that S-Van played GTA. I wasn't copying anybody. I was just trying to come up with some hillbilly name to play with Cram. We were gonna have rival families. And like mug each other and kidnap each other and stuff like that. That was some of the most fun I ever had playing GTA. And then I ended up getting an apartment. I ended up buying a bunch of weed plants and made like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, I saw that. It's not you can pick whichever one you want. Like, it's not limited to one person using each model. But I am gonna make them look different anyways. And this server, you can actually pay to get them to make you custom like outfits and stuff. I don't know how long that takes for something like that or how much it costs, but it is a thing that they do. I think Cletus or Sneaky Pete would be pretty good. I don't think either of those would be bad to play. But I think I'm going to start off with Cletus. I'm going to start off with my hillbilly guy. But tomorrow I think I'm going to work on the glizzy gun. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to try to figure out how to mount it up to something. And then maybe test it out. Maybe. Oh, what if I made some sort of a mount? You slide this in. It like there's like two rails. It just kind of rests on it. And then I can pick it up, reload it, place it back on top. That would take a bit of like measurements and I think this scares a lot of people away. I mean, not literally but do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. You had Cheesa? What's Chizza? Pizza? Cheese pizza? Is she on? What is that? Oh, now we lost snow. Shit. Oh, the chick. I've seen some pictures. I've seen some gross pictures and some good looking pictures of that stuff. And I would try it if we had one here. But we don't. Oh, shit! Guess what? Have you guys seen these? Space Dunk Oreos. I've had these for about a week. I think I'm gonna bring back Tuesday. Get the milk? I think I'm gonna bring back Tuesday and do food reviews on Tuesday. This is raspberry flavored. This spiced Coke. Not in a bag. We don't have milk in a bag here. That's like on the other side of the country. That's like Eastern Canada thing. Yeah, I saw this at the grocery store. I bought a case of it. I didn't do a food review or anything. I just tried it. And it's raspberry. I didn't know it was raspberry. It's the smallest word on the bottom here, but I want to bring back Tuesday, or I want to bring back the food reviews. But once a week seems like a reasonable time. And then it'll give me something to do while we're waiting in queue or something. I've mainly drank them when they were in the fridge for a while. I don't think it's like the best flavor, but it's definitely not the worst like flavored Coke that they make. Cause I've tried that like Starlight one, or there was like a marshmallow one, and those I didn't like at all. But this one I can drink. I would still rather have just the regular one, but it's not like too sweet. But it is more sweet than just normal. The hot Dr. Pepper actually tasted pretty good. The only thing is it wasn't carbonated anymore. Yeah. I like vanilla Coke like once in a while. I don't really like cherry Coke. I would rather just have Dr. Pepper. But this one's not too bad. So I do have something to say. I have played 2 games of League in the past couple days. Just unranked. I think I did 1 ARAM and 1 like normal game today. Also, I finished all 3 seasons of Narcos. No, I'm not gonna play League on stream. I don't want to do that. Is that like an actual other series? Because I wasn't sure. Because I think it was one of the chunkies said Narcos Mexico is best. But I wasn't sure if that was the third season or your system can't handle the forced 1080p. Well, I just need to get partnered and then you can lower it down to like 360 or whatever. Easy. That's one of the cool things about if I was partnered. You can get like the encoding. You can change the resolution every stream. Because as affiliate streamers, you just have a random chance to have it or not. Bum, 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 bum. But I think putting this on some sort of a thing, and then I can just take it off, reload it, put it back, is the play.
I did it.
Thank you, Caster, for the 6 months. How are you doing? We're getting close to the finishing line for the glizzy gun. The last part is at the post office. It's just closed right now, so I can't get it. Get a gun holster? Would that work? You had surgery? Well, that's good. Do ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba. Man. Time is it 6:30? I don't know what to do. Are there any funny YouTube videos I should watch? Hello, Over Unity. Daily dose. Do 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 do. I've never watched those. Most of the time I just see all the things already from like TikTok or something. How to get banned from the mall in 3 seconds? Wow. That's cool. Man, how would you? He's looking pretty good. That would be scary, man. I would not. I think I just don't have the ability to change the stream quality today. How much would cheaper? Oh, than a regular helicopter. It's kind of cheaper than a taxi. I saw that. Not in real life. I don't think China is very concerned at all about like emissions. I mean, I feel like that's probably out of all the things that they could care about, that's probably at like the bottom of what they care about. Or even beneath that. What? No! The fuck? There's no way! That's, if there was no cameras, that would be so smart. Wow. Holy shit. Holy. Wow. That's insane. There was, when I worked at that other store, around Christmas, we got boxes that were obviously like opened up and like pulled apart so they could like fit their hand in and grab stuff out, because they knew we sold like Apple stuff, like Apple, like iPhones and iPads and stuff. And it was just this one delivery guy that these boxes looked like this. And like the first couple times I didn't want to like say, like, I mean, you have to tell them that the box is damaged, right? But it was busy in the store and I was the only person, and it was during like COVID or whatever, so they didn't get people to sign things anymore. So they just dropped it off and left. But that guy got fired. So he probably was taking like stuff out of those boxes, AirPods and whatever. But he was like an immigrant. I was like trying not to like be like racist, saying this guy is taking stuff from our boxes. But it was only when he delivered stuff. Like I don't know how it works for like delivery companies or who has access to things before they actually get sent out. But it was just his stuff. And I don't know. That was the first time I ever saw anything like that. For like deliveries. Especially for like a business. Like maybe somebody was trying to make him look bad or something. I have no idea. I keep seeing Power World gets new updates all the time. I still haven't played it since whenever I played it last time. So I finally got whitelisted into NoPixel, but when I try to log in and sign into the server, it says I'm not whitelisted yet. And that might be because somebody just didn't click a thing yet that says let this guy in, or it's because I need to wait for a server reset. Ba-bow. Do. Yeah, it still says I'm not actually whitelisted, but I have all the permissions in the Discord server, and I got the notifications in the email saying approved. So it was a green box instead of a red box this time.
China.
Yeah. I did the thing where I got 3 applications I could send in.
I did it.
And on the last one, I got accepted. And if I didn't get in this one, I was just gonna like give up. I felt like I was just gonna give up and not try anymore. Cause by that point, it must just be some sort of like a thing where they just wouldn't let you in. It's just confusing sometimes with like some of the feedback and whatever, but I'm in. I'm in. And now I can play on the server. I think it'll be fun. Excuse me. I think it'll help that I know I've never played on that server yet, but I think it helps that I have some experience on GTA RP. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm scared to talk to anybody. Because I feel like if I'm doing like a character, it's different. It's like it's not me. It's the guy on the screen. It's like my GTA character. And I think doing the weird voice helps with that too. And maybe once I get used to playing on that server with those people or whatever, maybe I'll be able to do the other, like the sneaky PI character. I think if I don't just stick with Cletus in the first place, but we'll have to see. Stuff happens. I've been known to change my mind last second on a lot of things too, so who knows what's gonna actually happen, but that's the plan. Do 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 do. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'll be good. But tomorrow I'm planning on finishing the glizzy gun, having it fully automated, trying to get a mount for it. I think it'll be good. I'll need to mess around with where things are plugged into down there so it actually works, because it is a wider like plug. The other ones are smaller, so this has to be like this way, and all the other ones are like this, so it like hits the other ones on this end. Unless I just plug it in to my wall. I'd rather have it in the like the surge protector. But I'm feeling good. I think we're gonna have it done tomorrow. Maybe test it out a few times. Excuse me. Do 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 do. I did find out that I like playing the long drive more than Pacific Drive. Like, I think Pacific Drive's cool. It's just a whole different type of thing. Like, just because they're cars doesn't mean it's the same. It's just a different, like, feel. I can't believe I like the long drive so much. It's such a stupid game. Lots of people are playing Elden Ring. I could start a new playthrough of Elden Ring. Just for now. I don't know. I might just lower the difficulty again just to go on like easy or something, just to play it and have fun. And I've been thinking of trying like Project Zomboid again. Just to have some sort of game to play that I don't feel like I need to stream all the time. And I can play it off stream or on stream if I want to. But like GTA RP, I feel like I would need to stream it all the time. Let's see. I've never finished the second South Park game. Apparently there's a second King of the Castle. Still never tried Cult of the Lamb. I kind of want to try that at some point. And I'm scared to start another playthrough of like Baldur's Gate just because it's such a long game. Like that's a huge time commitment. Like as soon as you start a game, it's like at least 100 hours. But I guess if you're playing with other people, I did. We've played it a couple times. I think I have it. There's a... Oh, For the King. No. For the King. I have King of the Castle. What's For the King? For the King. Oh, that's the one that there's two of. What is this? Oh, I've heard about this game. I think I just never tried it because I thought it looked... There's a lot of games I just don't try because they look like this. And I just assume that they're not that great. And then I forget about it and play other games. But I've heard good things about this game. I have to stop thinking like that. That's what I thought about World of Warcraft too. I thought it looked too cartoony, even like when it was like new. Is there a reason to get one when there's two? Besides this one is like a quarter of the price? Or, yeah, literally. There's a deal for 50% off if you get both of them. I don't have any extra money. I spent all my extra money on being able to apply to NoPixel. And then I got Pacific Drive. I'll just wish list it for now, just so I don't forget about it. Even though I never check my wish list. Yeah, well, that's the plan. I did buy those parts too, so that was another thing. I was gonna put them on the wish list, but then I was like, I'm just gonna buy them so I have it. I know when they're gonna get here. It's 1 or 2 hours? I don't remember. But this looks like it would be fun. Do you know which game I thought was kind of lame before I tried it? Fable. So we've got the glizzy gun ready. We upgraded the spring in there. We've took out the air restrictor and the guide thing, so we can fill this up with whatever we need to. But that wasn't all I wanted to do. I wanted to make it so I could automatically trigger it with Twitch alerts or like bits or subs or whatever. So I bought this that I can plug into my remote outlet that I can control through my computer. So I bought this with this so I can plug in the cables for the other part that like pulls. It basically pushes and pulls. So I'll tie some sort of a string or something to this, put that little motor behind here, and it'll pull the trigger when the Twitch alert of whatever it is happens. So I have this part, but the other part is at the post office. I'm picking it up tomorrow. And then I have to figure out how to mount this somewhere to aim it at me. So it should be ready tomorrow. But things can always go wrong. So I don't know for sure. But I'll have all the parts by tomorrow. At least. So. But it is pretty close to being done. Which is nice, because I've had that Nerf gun for like over a year. And someone bought it for me for that, like for this reason, and then I just didn't do anything with it for a while. But now it's finally getting finished. So that feels pretty good. I made a bunch of animated emotes. That doesn't have anything to do with this, but it feels like I get like spurts of like creative stuff where I can actually make something or do something for the stream. And I've also been making a bunch of YouTube shorts lately. Has it been a month that I've been working on that stuff? Shorts. When did I start doing these? Since February, basically. February 1st, January 30th. Yeah, I've basically been doing it for a whole month. And I've made how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 in a month isn't bad. I feel like that's pretty good. Like, I could make more, but they probably wouldn't be as good. And now I'm used to having these, like, thousands of views on my shorts. And I kind of know what... I kind of have a feeling what is going to do better or not as good. Like, I still think it's funny, but I know that it's not going to do that great sometimes. So then I kind of just forget about that and then work on something different. I think the shorts are the play right now. The hardest part is finding the stuff to make the shorts out of. But I have a lot of VODs saved on my computer. And I could download old YouTube videos. I've been uploading them to TikTok too, but they do better on YouTube out of anywhere else. And I think it might be because of how TikTok works now. It sends the stuff to like Canadians. It prioritizes Canadians for me because I'm in Canada, which I don't really like. Because on Twitch, it's like 60 or 70% Americans who watch. And on YouTube, it's about the same. I don't know what it is that people from Canada just don't want to watch it. But that's what it seems like. But tomorrow I'm going to finish up this glizzy gun. We're going to try to get some sort of a mounting system and test it out with Twitch alerts. No, I go through all my VODs and make markers on like things that could be funny until I find one that I just like laugh at or think this is so stupid. And then I'll like get a little bit of stuff before and after it to like try to make it so that it makes sense to people. And like cut it out and like cut out spots where I'm not saying anything. Cause you have to do it like faster. You have to be faster on TikTok and like shorts and stuff. Like you can't have 2 seconds of not talking. Or else someone will just swipe away. Like, this is boring. It's crazy. Yeah, subs are more. They were already more because Canadian dollars are worth less than US. It was already like $7 and now it's $8. So I don't even know what I should like tell people, like do. I don't know. Man, like what is it for Netflix? Is Netflix like $15? It's like half of a Netflix. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not super worried about like the subs. As long as people find the stream and watch and hang out, that's cool. If the stream gets big enough, the ads is where the money is anyways. You will be able to, Swan. I have this, which is going to plug into my remote outlet, and then this, I have another part that like triggers, like is going to like push and pull, and it's going to pull the trigger, and I'm going to set it up on a mount, and it's going to be able to shoot hot dogs at my face. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we're definitely going to test it out tomorrow. I've never seen that on any other channel or anywhere. I've seen like people shooting hot dogs, but not at them, like at. It's a semi-original idea. Do 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 do. But I have it all sorted out. All I need to do is pick up the part from the post office because it's there. And then I need to just put it together a little bit. Follows? I don't know about for follows. I was thinking maybe like at first I was thinking like $10 or $15 worth of bits. And then I was thinking like what if I do it for like 5 gifted subs or something? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But we're definitely testing it tomorrow. I'll definitely shoot some hot dogs at myself for no money tomorrow. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you're here for the stream. Every time I run ads. But that's ads are how like the big streamers make money. Like not even like ad deal, like if you have a lot of viewers, ads play and you eventually just get money from that. It's way different like for small streamers compared to big streamers, cuz small streamers make most of their money from like subs. But big streamers, it's like the opposite. Do you make money from VOD ads? No. At least the last I looked into it, that just goes to Twitch. I think that's why some people put theirs on YouTube. But I know this was a very short stream, but I do have to go. I will be back on tomorrow. We are going to do the glizzy gun. We're going to set it up and test it out. But I think I'm going to try working on some more like YouTube stuff tonight. And then I'll look into what's going on with NoPixel. When I played that, it's definitely... I guess it depends on when I get into the server. But I'll play it for as long as I can. Yeah, I got whitelisted. Finally. 8 tries. I've never tried to do something 8 times before. Like, fail 7 times, and then the 8th one, you get in. Man. I was so close to just not trying the last time. I was like, I'm probably just not gonna make it in anyways. But then I did. But now we're able to play NoPixel. Well, we will be in a day or so. Make my character and get into some trouble. But not like legal trouble, just game trouble. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Man. 50 tries and $500 later. That's the plan to start off with Cletus. I had the name before I knew that Esvan played a character named Cletus. So I'm not copying him. It's a different character. I have a voice for him. Hopefully it doesn't wreck my voice. But I'll need to have water here or something. I'm not gonna do it right now. No, I'm not. I can't do it just now. But I have to go. Ashley's waiting for me. She's been waiting for like 10 minutes. I will be back on tomorrow. We're gonna finish up the glizzy gun, have it all automated and everything. And we're also gonna do a food review of the Oreo Space Dunk cookies. I'm gonna food review this tomorrow. Yeah, let's raid Miss Skillshots. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all the new subs and resubs and follows and chatting. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm making more shorts and funny videos that are... I troll people in the comments. That's pretty fun to do. Because some people don't read the tags. And then I just like double down on being stupid. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I still don't believe that was the perfect... It is, for me. Whatever. And that is how I defrost hamburger. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for the ads to finish. There